Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently looking to end this war as soon as we can. These guys are going to siege back at the capital over here, so I actually think we should split our forces here. It's a little bit awkward for sure, but we would send like these guys up over here and then just kind of... What numbers do they have over here? 4,000? Okay, we're not really in any danger up here, I don't think. And then these guys, well, they would come down here to attempt to keep them from taking this capital. That would be the idea here. I don't think that this siege is going to end the war. And also, is this a real faction here? No. No, it is not. Okay. We don't need to worry about any of those factions for the time being. So that looks good. We're going to continue our struggle clash here. We're going to attack these guys over this way. And then we'll think about what we might want to do up this way. It would actually be kind of convenient for us if France took over all of this territory. But I don't know that they're actually going to do that. What is the war that they're in right now? Out of curiosity. Duchy of Orleans. Okay. So, yeah, they're not going to take all of that. But that's okay. This did actually end the war. That's mildly surprising. We'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. So that all looks good. And of course, there's going to be some territory we'll have to hand out, which we can do. Just checking through here. Okay, here it is. Is there another one? Hang on, we're at 13 of 13. Were we at 12 of 13 before? No, I think we were correctly at 13 of 13. Okay, so that looks good. We've got plenty of prestige, so we can definitely attack this guy with a struggle clash. And that's a solid struggle clash, no doubt about that. It will require 2 wars to take over everything over here, but for now, this will do. So we'll declare this. He's got like 3,000 troops. We really don't need much. Hang on a moment. Why are these crossbowmen unstationed? And only size 4. And existing at all. We must have inherited them. Intriguing. So where do we want to station them? I guess we can put them in Molina? Hang on. I want to look at the de jure lines here. Molina. Yes. Okay, so that'll work for now. We can station these guys in Molina. And inside of Molina, of course, now we're going to want to check to see if we can optimize this for having archer men-at-arms here. So we would ditch like the ranger huts. It feels like that should improve our archer men-at-arms, but it doesn't. So we should think about potentially replacing this with something like militia camps. There's nothing else here that would help that, right? Siege progress and archer maintenance. Would workshops... Workshops would eventually buff archers. Okay, that's really good to know. I'm going to put in a workshop here for now. And I want to check in on these guys. They're stationed in Malagon. Okay, so that's down over here. That means that we should drop the rangers' huts here for workshops, because that will eventually buff archers. Now, we're going to want to change these over to crossbowmen, probably. It's the same amount of... like, they're the same type, right? And they counter skirmishers, whereas these counter heavy infantry, heavy cavalry, archer cavalry. I don't really care about countering skirmishers. I don't think, to be honest, that's kind of what our just stats are for. So that's probably okay. Let's bump our crossbowmen up to maximum size. We can definitely do that right now. We can also ditch these bowmen, which I'm going to do at this moment. And we're going to get crossbowmen here. So we're going to create that. They're going to be unstationed, and we want them to be stationed, of course, in Malagon. So we'll put them there, and we'll bump this up to size 12. They have better stats. Yes, we don't have anything that technically counters light infantry at this point, but it's light infantry. To be honest, I'm not too concerned. And yeah, we're going to not be at our maximum strength as we raise up our forces over here. I'm okay with that, too. We're not expecting this to be a complicated war. So that should be absolutely fine. I'm going to raise up about 10,000 levy troops, something along the lines of that. And in we go. So our number of archers is going to substantially increase over time. This is not maximum. Throw him out. Okay, phenomenal. So that siege is, of course, successful. We're deeply unsurprised by that. I would like to come down and stack wipe this force. And once we arrive here... Oh, this is actually perfect. We're going to let him lock in here. We can fight here instead of here, and then we're closer to this siege. I love it. So that's a really good direction for him to go for us, not for them. This is our courtier. Consider him dismissed. Okay, so the courtier's out of here. Hopefully that is all of the smallpox. We did toss out 2 people who were afflicted with smallpox. Okay, we're safe. Perfect. And never mind. We've got smallpox. This is our patriarch. That's a lot more difficult to deal with. We have a 100% chance of imprisonment. The Pope isn't going to like this. We can't replace our patriarch, unfortunately. We're going to have to send for a physician. I was hoping to not have that happen. That is very unfortunate. We'll pay maximum gold for a physician, though. If we could replace our patriarch, which we don't allow at this moment, if we could replace our patriarch, we would. We would have kicked this guy out and replaced him. Unfortunately, it's not an option. So we'll get this siege done. We just inherited this county, which we don't want to control. We'll grant that out. Fantastic. And this siege is wrapping up now. War is over. So we'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. Phenomenal. So that territory is, of course, ours. Do we need to hand out any titles here? No, all of those are, in fact, controlled by vassals. So that looks good. We'll attack this guy again with a struggle clash if we need to. Well, we do need to. We'll attack him again after our truce is up. And then this down here, we've got the same sort of situation, right? We'll attack down here where the truce is up as well. As far as Brittany goes, and France, we'll probably allow this war to end before we look to expand over this way. We could think about Sardinia over this way. All we have is Struggle Clash on that. That's a lot of piety. We should probably consider, at this point, going on a pilgrimage while we wait for this war to end. So, let's plan this pilgrimage. This will be a pious pilgrimage. We've already been to Jerusalem, so there's no point in going there. We could go to Vatican. Actually, we could go to all of these, in theory. So we could go out to Vatican. And for now, we'll deal with this in a moment. But I want to... Let's see. How do we go into... That's our destination there. But where do we go for the... Yeah, I want this to still be Vatican. At this point, customize route. Okay. So after we arrive at the Vatican, we would add a destination, or a detour, rather. And that detour is going to be... Let's see. This holy site at Santiago? Hang on. This is not actually... Is that showing up as a holy site? That's the pilgrimage location. Can we not add these on? We would get 200 stewardship lifestyle experience for going here. Okay. We'll quit this activity programming for the moment. Yeah, do that. What I wanted to check here is... Can we only go to one of these holy locations at a time? Because this one out in Santiago is not showing up as a pilgrimage at this point. So we could go to the Vatican. And then we know that this is in Santiago. Okay. That's interesting. That's very interesting indeed. So if we customize this route after the Vatican, after the Vatican, add a detour. We go to Santiago, like that. After that, we add a detour. Yeah, these are not showing up. I don't think we can visit the holy sites in the same trip. So let's actually reset this. Let's just go to the Vatican for now. That'll be fine. I think that we can go to multiple sites, but we can't go to multiple pilgrimage sites, I'm pretty sure. So we're, of course, going to customize our route here. After we depart, we're going to head down this direction, and for the Vatican, we're going to come back via this direction for the same reasons as before. So we'll just do this. That'll be fine. We're going to max out our fidelity and max out our pomp, with our goal being zealotry. And off we go. Okay, so that looks good. We can't wait. We're going to get as much piety on the way as we can. So we're waiting on this battle to end. Of course, that's a stewardship perk grabbed. So we can grab popular opinion here. Or rather, popular figurehead. There we go. Wow, a lot of pop-ups going on right now. True aim, huh? Sure, we can bet on who is going to manage to shoot this rabbit. I don't think this is all that relevant. And we succeeded and got 900 gold. So I guess that's okay. We could definitely spend some of our gold. That would be a very good thing to do, of course. And what do we actually have over here? We could upgrade this barracks. Sure. What else do we have? I guess another militia camp over here won't hurt. We can upgrade this hunting ground. And we can upgrade this barracks. We can upgrade cattle pasture. That all looks good. Melina is still constructing, of course. That's fine. Somebody claiming one of our territories. We did just discover matriculations. So that is actually a kind of big deal here. That, of course, means that we can start upgrading these to castle level 4. And we'll get that going, but that is going to be fairly expensive. So, to that end, we now need to be working on something in here. Bombards is being exposed right now. That'll be done soon. I think we go for cranes. Yes. We absolutely go for cranes here. So that's fine. Prisoner and vassal, we're going to decline. This is acceptable. Acceptable. Decline. Acceptable. And decline. Okay. So that's all good. There's our gold spent for now. We're going to have a lot of castle upgrades that we can start doing, though. All roads do indeed lead to Rome, and we have walked the holy path. We have, like, no progress in our piousness here. Okay, that's exciting. So, that's all okay. We're observing a good omen, and we got some piety out of that, I guess. There was something that popped up here that I wanted to see, but I guess that's gone. Okay, sure. So we're chilling in Rome right now and seeing what we can get done here. We'd like to get more piousness out of this. What do we got? Our pilgrimage would become more pious because this guy wants to become a monk. Sure. I really don't care about that. And we gained 250 piety, which is good. We spent time in solitary prayer and observed a good omen as well. Okay. We got a little bit of piousness out of this, but it's really not very much. We haggled in the markets of Vaticano and gained 450 gold out of that. Becoming more pious. Okay. Please, intercede with God for me. Cool. So we're up to 1,000 piety now, almost. There we go. Now we're over 1,000 piety. We're going to be ending this pilgrimage soon, so I don't think we even make level 1 piousness, which is sad. It has been an honor, though, and we do gain a decent amount of prestige, or not prestige, of piety out of that. We're at 2,000 at the moment, and that'll do. So we do need to get those going. That's absolutely fine. Getting this castle upgrading to level 4 is actually kind of top priority for each of these. But that is expensive, so that's fine. Heterodoxy, that's not great, is it? Because we would like to get additional piety, so we'll definitely do that. Fantastic. Another castle upgrade over here would be perfect, and we'll certainly do that. Get out of here with that artifact demand. Very rude. Okay, this castle upgrade looks good. Our regent furthered our mandate, getting us 1,500 gold. So that's fine. Very good job. We're very happy about that. Our regent is, for once, not a jerk. Okay, so over in Toledo is where we're going to be upgrading next. We're missing just a little bit of gold for that, and this ransom is actually acceptable, which gives us enough, although we also had the month tick. So that's all fine. Another month tick here, and we'll be able to get Madrid upgrading. Any moment now on the month tick. Okay, 50 piety, 43% chance, or we just guarantee gain 50 piety, and we'll do that. Absolutely. We would much rather get piety right now than prestige. So that's all good. We're going to get this castle upgrading. And then this one here is already upgrading. I don't think we did that. So I think that was our vassal that did that one. These are, of course, upgrading buildings. So there's nothing to be done there. We've returned from our pilgrimage. So our regency has ended. Cool. And we could found a holy order, but we're not going to do that. Excellent. A castle upgrade over here looks good. And in Zaragoza, we could definitely upgrade our siege workshop, but I think upgrading the castle actually makes more sense first. So we'll do that first, and that'll be fine. This is only a level 2 castle? Okay, we definitely want to get that upgrading. So we'll get that upgraded to a level 3 castle, and we'll need to get it upgraded to a level 4 beyond that. We just finished promoting culture out over here, so let's work on promoting culture this direction. Let's check in up here. Looks like this French war is over. Attacking the King of Burgundy in the war against the tyranny of King Leon. Okay, so that's not really something that we're too concerned about. We're truced here right now. What is this claim? Duchy of Brittany? And he would not be our vassal? Oh, he's already under our control. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Duchy of Aquitaine. I mean, honestly, we can get these via de jure claims, right? And that's probably going to be the way we're going to end up fighting the rest of Brittany here. So really, like, going after Poitiers here would make a lot of sense to me. Yes, we're not going to have this one county here, but what that does is that opens up the border against France here, so we can do a struggle clash across this entire border. That would be the idea here. We don't have the faith to do that right now. If we were to declare this war, we can see this alone is 4,284. That's a lot. And we're truced here right now, so we don't really have any great options there for the moment. We're going to be truced in a number of locations, so we should probably chill for a little bit here. And instead, be investing our gold. That makes a lot of sense. So we'll do that for right now. Upgrading this castle is great, and I don't think we can upgrade these yet. Oh, this is Basque up here. Hang on. This is Basque. So we need to be promoting culture here. There we go. That makes more sense. Perfect. So with this being Basque, we can, of course, upgrade this to a fortress, which is great. That is the maximum level of castle, and we're very happy about that. We just inherited this county, and we don't want to hold that. So we'll hand that on out. And we also need a new spy master. That'll be the King of Burgundy. I don't know if he'll be King of Burgundy for all that long, but that's fine. So this castle we probably can't upgrade. Correct. We cannot upgrade that castle. So that's fine for now. So we're getting all of these castle upgrades going. We could certainly get a farms and fields upgrade going down here. It's not hugely great, but we'll definitely do that for now. Looking for other upgrades that we can do. At the moment, there's not a ton of them, but that's not shocking at all. So this is a level 3 castle right now. We're going to get that upgrading to a level 4 castle. And then we can do the same out over here. This guy stole our brooch. Very rude. We did just discover bombards, though. So let's upgrade this castle. I believe that to be every castle that we can currently upgrading. So that is great. That does mean that we have a decent amount of gold coming in here. We're going to need to get rid of our trebuchets and upgrade those to bombards. So they're currently stationed in here, and where's the other one at? I'm not sure where the other one is. So Zaragoza and in... Where even is this? I don't actually know where this barony is. Oh, right down here. Okay, I'm dumb. Okay, so we're going to get rid of these trebuchets, and we're going to get rid of these trebuchets. We're going to create 2 new men-at-arms regiments, bombards, and bombards. And then we'll station these. They should be here, and they should be here. Perfect. So for now, that'll do. But we also, of course, need to bump the size of these up, and that'll take a little bit of time. We do get a new stewardship lifestyle perk. We'll take 100 diplomacy lifestyle experience, I guess. We'll speak well of him. Cool. And then we should, of course, equip things. We don't have anything equipped. Interesting. We can equip this regalia. As far as the weapons go, prowess, prestige. Sure, I guess that's fine. We don't have a crown. We don't have any armor. And as far as trinkets go, for now I'm just going to equip kind of random things. Actually, we really should be looking for piety growth here, right? That would be ideal. Renown growth is not bad, though. We might want to get this repaired. That'll be relatively expensive, but we'll do that for right now. Do we have anything here that gets us piety? Actually, 6% piety there. That's not bad. So we got the fine scriptures equipped. What else do we need? Naval speed, stewardship, lifestyle experience. That's not bad. Learning +1. That's actually kind of interesting. And we can get rid of this camel head and equip something along the lines of Maritime Trading Handbook again. Yeah, that looks good for the moment. Okay, beautiful. Now we can grab Divided Attention, which gives us +2 domain limit, which actually means that we can revoke these 2 titles here that are both Basque. So that's perfect. This lady's in jail, so we can do this just for free. This guy is going to be maybe a little bit tougher. 65%. I'm going to send him a gift first. 86%. That's a lot that's a lot of counts joining him if he declines this. It's only a 14% chance. We already sent him a gift. Let's try it. It's only a 14% chance. What could possibly go wrong here? We're going to roll the dice. I'm going to assume it's going to fail. Okay, it didn't fail. Good. So we're going to get rid of these guys. We do not need them to be raised. Phenomenal. I'm actually kind of surprised that didn't fail. I'll be honest. I fully expected that to be a failure. This is acceptable. And we're, of course, at 15 of 15 now. We're making almost 500 gold per month right now. That is absurd. That is an absurd amount of gold. How much does the Pope need to give us gold here? 4,500. Yeah, I don't think he's ever going to have that, to be honest. We just finished a faith conversion, and we're definitely going to keep on working on that. So that's absolutely great. Of course, this gold needs to go into our bombards, right? We definitely need to bring up our number of bombards here. So we can max out one of them and get the other one almost maxed out. It is maxed out. Okay, perfect. So that didn't take very long. We'll just need to let them regenerate over the next few months. No problem whatsoever there. And we're going to have a lot more expenditures here fairly soon as far as our upgrades go, right? There's going to be a lot of that happening as we get particularly after we get cranes done. But also as we get our castle upgrades done, we'll have to get Royal Armory as well. What is this buff here? Okay, sure. Dismantle them. Fantastic. So, any more upgrades that we need to do through here? Well, this castle can be upgrading. Apparently, we did miss one. That's fine. I want to check these others. This one isn't upgrading either. We can certainly upgrade that. Nor is this one. Okay. It wasn't all castles upgrading. Noted. We inherited this county, and we definitely don't want to hold this. We'll grant this out like so. Okay. Looks good. So that was what? Molina over here? Yes. So we'll get that upgrading to a level 3 castle. Phenomenal. Okay, yeah, we're kind of ignoring our acclaimed knights. They're very powerful, don't get me wrong, but they're also really high maintenance. We'll probably get them set up at some point after we've got this a little bit more under control, is the way that that's going to end up going. So that'll be fine. We have a child of our dynasty, sure. Low county control up over here. Ah, yes, that would be the case. It's only at 73, so it's not too bad. But we can definitely do some increases of control here. Oh, wow, that's really close. How's this one? 95.2? Okay, we'll get that maxed out as well. What's the county control growth here passively? 0.3? Sure. Okay, so that all looks good. We want to continue to get upgrades, especially in some of these areas up here, right? So we want to work on basically anything that'll get us more gold. We have so much gold, though. So much gold. So I want to point out, once we're able to get rid of Cordoba and go back to having our capital in Toledo, we'll be able to have Alto Aragon, and we'll be able to hold everything. 15 is our target domain size. That said, 2 of this is from Divided Attention. 6 from Stewardship. So there's all that. Our player heir is a conscientious scribe. Okay. It's not great. He is a Republican heir, though, so he gets plus stewardship from that, I guess. Sure. Oh, hello. Here's an upgrade. Cool. Fortress constructed in Cordoba. Excellent. So we can definitely upgrade our walls and towers here. We've got a ransom here. This is our vassal. No. Vassal. No. You're okay. Sure. That's fine. Another vassal. Get out of here. And another vassal. No. Okay, and with that, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to be done waiting out our truces very soon, if not already, and we're going to go after some of these other areas. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.